Happy St. Patrick's
Hey,
Day.
here we are once again.
What do we do every St. Patrick's Day?
We are in front of a camera somewhere.
Yeah.
Although that somewhere changes.
Yeah.
And today I was early. I didn't get here early, but I can sympathize with all the incredible construction and things that's going on. It's sometimes hard to navigate, and it's even harder when I should know where your new office is.
But you don't.
I don't. And evidently, I'm not the only person that doesn't. But I walked through the Katy Depot 3 times today. It's a beautiful.
We've only been
Beautiful
here
building.
from the Katy a year.
A year.
But,
Yeah. Well, it's
And there's no construction between here and there.
None. You can go straight there. But regardless of which, we have some beautiful buildings out here, and I got to experience a lot of them, multiples of them, more than once today. Check it out.
I sent you a text. It just didn't go to you.
Yeah.
It went to some other
Another Jason got my text. But here we are in your new digs, your new office here. This is cool.
Yeah.
Almost a Phoenix type situation as this rose from the ashes
Yes,
of
it did.
a building that had burned when we'd done a benefit several years ago.
Yes, and we're right across from Heritage Park, so I can watch it out my window. And that's the first thing we're going to talk about today. We had previously said that we hope to have our 25th year of Music on Main in our new location, but it's under construction. So last week, the 400 block of Main was opened up to Fannin, and the businesses there are so excited about how beautiful it is and everything about it.
And kudos for them for hanging on. It was a tough period for everybody. It's not much you can do, but
the morale, just everything. They stuck it out just like the 300 block did, and so now they're coming back to the 300 block to put some finishing touches on, and it is going to be beautiful. But Heritage Park is not finished yet, and so we're going to continue in Forest Park, and that's a great location. And so we'll just be at Forest Park.
We're extremely fortunate because a lot of situations you don't have a backup that would be the prime location in many other municipalities.
Right.
And so we're incredibly blessed to have that, the ability to spread out, the ability to have really large crowds, and the ease of accessibility. It's so easy to get in and out of Forest Park.
Yeah.
So enjoy that. Come out and see us one more year in Forest Park. And even after we're back to Heritage Park, we'll still use Forest Park for some things.
Yeah. And Forest Park is great. Heritage Park is going to be beautiful.
Spectacular.
Yes. But
the growth is incredible to watch because it's almost every day you see something happening.
Yeah, it is. So we can talk about our sponsors now.
Okay.
We've got
to have those folks.
Oh yeah, and they're all signed up, and we've already got them signed and excited about that. Of course, the city of Denison brings it to you, and downtown Denison. Yeah. The Smith Foundation is tremendous supporters.
They've been with us for years.
Yes. Choctaw is back, and they're our social media sponsor and are bringing you the broadcast today.
Look at there.
Yeah.
Look at there. Thank you, Choctaw.
And Denison Arts Council is also a tremendous supporter. Now, the George Tavern is going to be our after party rain plan sponsor.
If you haven't been there yet, the food that these folks are putting out is amazing, and the atmosphere that they're building and cultivating on a weekly basis ties right in with our music-friendly status.
Yes, lots of music, and they have Oliver White down there all the time leading.
They're open mic church nights on Wednesday that they do with so many. You talk about diverse. The amount of diversity in the stylings of music that you see on that Wednesday night is incredible, and I encourage everyone to go by there. It's already spawning bigger projects.
Yes.
The wall that you see in the thing around with the operatic musical display that Oliver's was a part, and there's so many other people that did incredible work on that. 2 nights of sold out shows, and I'm hearing it may be going on the road. So it's an incredible experience. I haven't got to see it firsthand, but a lot of other folks and friends of mine have, and it's amazing. Yeah. But that came from that. So kudos to the George and helping that too.
And our sponsors include First United Bank, They're always there
Huge.
for us. Whataburger,
Oh, good.
yeah. And Mark Dennison,
Yes.
Texoma Care, Blue Peak Fiber Internet.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah. And then our Climber Design, he does all our graphics, and we have wonderful graphics today, which you will see on the broadcast.
Good job, Mel.
Yeah, Split Window Studio and Chris. And,
Yes.
they're great to work with. Overdrive Entertainment.
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah. And Cadence Studios.
Yes.
They provide our sound. Hampton Inn.
Oh, great.
Yeah. K10.
Okay.
KXII. And now the rest of our media sponsors. We have KLBC FM and 99.7 The Buzz, Hot 107.3, KITX 95.5, KDO 102.3, and ESPN 105.1 Paris. KFYN FM 104.3, KLOW 98.9 Trumpet Radio, and Mix 96.1, KHKC 102.1 FM, and KZIG 107.5 The Rock. And then we have Katy Country and K-Lake.
Awesome. Lots of
So,
media partners.
yeah.
We appreciate them getting the word out.
Yeah.
Could not do it without them. Most of the television, cable, fiber, and terrestrial radio as well.
We've got coverage from here to Broken Bow and Idabel, and north to Atoka. So we've got good coverage, and everybody has an opportunity to know what's going on. Yeah. So our local talent spotlight. This is a product of Split Window Studio, and Mark Dennison helped lead the charge to get all the artists signed up on it. We gave away these CDs, which are local talent spotlight. We gave them away at Music on Main last year, and the people loved them. So it is a CD, and some people don't have those players anymore. But Grant has done a good job of getting those on Spotify. Okay. So you can listen there. And he's also got our previous lineups of Music on Main on Spotify.
Oh, cool. So we have like a Music on Main playlist now, and that's great. Good.
And later today, maybe, he's going to have this coming year on Spotify.
Beautiful.
So they can listen to it. Yeah. So Grant's behind the camera today. So we're giving a shout out to him.
Good job, Grant. Thank you.
All right. So this is something that they can come and get their hands on. It's talk about music friendly in Denison, Texas. We are music friendly.
And there's what is that? 16 tracks? Yes, 16 tracks on there, and 100% of those have got some local tie. A lot of them very deep local ties right here to Denison. So that's exciting. And there's more too. We've got more. That's not oh, here's all the talent in Denison, even though that's quite significant. So
and that was talent that most of it was recorded in Split Window Studio.
A lot, yes, a huge portion of that for sure.
All right, so now we're going to talk about something that we're adding this year, and
this is exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it because Levitt Arlington does something like this, and I've just thought it was such a great idea, and we've got what we need to do it locally.
Sure.
So you want to tell them?
So we've had, and you guys have heard this, but Shonda Rain Studios right here and Shonda Rain's Entertainment they've launched the careers of, I don't know, I need to get an updated count from Shonda on that. There's so many individuals, primarily youngsters, but not just that. They work with adults too. That where their vocal stylings, their pitch, their range, their stage presence in all aspects that they've worked, not only from just a musical side, but so many kids that have gotten better with their public speaking and their public interaction because of being a part of this. And this has been in different locations throughout Denison for many, many years. But back to that, I don't know how many careers that she's launched and how many kids she's gotten on national shows, but it's a lot. And the studio is growing. The number of kiddos being involved is growing. And so we had this concept, Donna had this idea several months back, ran it by Shonda, and it was very well received. And so we're gonna run with it. And
Yeah.
so we always try to have several of those kids, usually the more advanced ones, as some of our support acts.
Right.
And again, this year we'll have some of those as well, as far as the ones right before the headliner or right before Donna or I are introducing the headliner. You'll have 15, 20 minutes, 22 minutes from another one of Shonda's kids. But this year we said, hey, let's take it another degree further, because we've usually got quite a few folks out early, way
Right.
before the show starts. Come down, put your blankets, your chairs, get some food from a downtown business, come back to the park and eat it. We're like, what if we were able to do a little bit of a pre-show spotlight? And so I went to Shonda with this idea. I'm just like, okay, let's work on that. So we're not saying which kiddos or which students from SRE, Shonda Raines Entertainment, are going to be, but each week, or we're going to try to get at least most weeks, we're
Yeah.
going to have one or two, or maybe a group of the littles come out and do one or two songs before we have the support act come on. And so it's giving them a platform. It's getting them a chance to be in front of a crowd that's not the normal studio crowd.
Yeah.
Of family and friends, and introduce these kids to a larger group of family and friends, and a different stage setting to get them some more exposure too. So we're super excited about having the SRE kids
Yeah.
kick it off.
You've got to start somewhere, and these kids have to be in front of large groups to get their confidence up. And so we're really excited about the partnership there.
It's fun, and so we appreciate them and all that Shonda Raines Studios, Shonda Raines Entertainment do each and every week, because they're going. This is not just a summertime deal. This is full time. Those kids are in classes every week, just like so many kids are in sports, and a lot of kids are in both. And so they've got classes every day of the week there at the studios, and it's pretty impressive to watch.
Yeah.
Another Main Street business, by the way. They're
That's
on
right.
Main Street.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, we're
Just
using
down.
Main Street businesses for vendors. We encourage you to come, and as you said, dine. Sam, also off camera, that she was telling me earlier that we've got about 20 places to eat that will be
Wow.
open before the show. So
Awesome.
you can either go there, order out, and bring it to Music on Main, or have your pizza delivered to Music on Main. There are a number of ways, just depending on how much time you have. And so we want you to enjoy your night. And we'll have downtown businesses that are vendors at Music on Main.
site, yes.
So you can't lose. And, if you do have a little bit of extra time, you can go shop at our businesses.
Absolutely.
So,
We encourage you to spend the
Yeah.
entire afternoon and evening down in the park
Yeah.
area.
so why don't we just get to it,
Here we go.
Grant?
Woo!
The Music on Main free concert series returns to historic downtown Denison, featuring Sue Foley, Big Joe Walker, Cass Haley, Rick Trevino, Booker T. Jones, Junior Brown,
Doing my job on the highway patrol.
and Ray Wiley Hubbard.
Snake Farm.
We'll see you at Forest Park in historic downtown Denison all summer long for this free family concert fun.
What do you think about that? There we go.
Well, you
Whew.
want to, the first week we're having Sue Foley.
Sue Foley, yes, she's a Canadian multi-award-winning blues guitarist and a singer and songwriter known for her fiery Texas blues style and a refined acoustic touch. 5-time Blues Music Award winner and a Juno recipient as well. She's been on the stage with B.B. King, Buddy Guy, and so many other folks. She's also an author. She's got a brand new book that's coming out later this year that's called Guitar Women. I bet she'll have that at the show, and I am so excited. This one's gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's a great way to start off the year.
It's oh man,
Yeah.
I'm so pumped. I am so pumped. The next week, as we look at it, and we're kind of going to go off script a little bit here too, but that's Juneteenth is the actual
Yes,
date,
yes,
and Denison's going to have a kind of a Juneteenth weekend. We'll come
yes.
back to the artist, but kind of
Okay.
talk about that
Okay.
weekend a little bit.
So I've talked to A.T. Thomas,
Uh-huh.
and he's looking to do a parade
Oh, cool.
and a lot of different things that we'll celebrate that weekend. And we want to end up at Music on Main that night. The next day, I think they're going to be in the stadium doing some things to celebrate. And so it's a whole weekend. But we have incorporated an opener and the artist that is going to just flow right along
Oh, it's
with
going to be
it.
awesome.
I am so excited about Big Joe Walker. He came and played Music on Main, and then he came back and did a 4th of July for us.
Mhm.
And I'm in love with his song Friday Night
Friday night.
in
It's
Texas.
huge. He's such a big guy too. Once you see him, you understand. Oh, that's where the name came from. I mean, he fills a room not only with his voice, but he's just a large guy where you're thinking this guy's a pro football player or something like that. But his heart's just as big. The way he plays music, his desire and his scope and passion for his music, his Texas style of music, and the guy he's toured all over. He does some keyboard stuff behind William Clark Green on a regular basis. Friday Night you talked about, that spent 9 weeks on the Texas music chart, did very, very well. It's been on television shows such as the popular documentary style Troubadour Texas, and then Texas Music Scene. They've had a whole section featuring Big Joe. That's the one that Ray Benson or Jack Ingram, and I believe even Mr. Ray Wiley Hubbard has hosted on that TV series. So it's cool to have Joe come in and be a part of this and headline our Juneteenth celebration during Music on Main.
Yeah, that's my anthem, Friday Night.
It's awesome. It is great. It works perfect on this series. So then the next week.
Yeah, I heard this gentleman in a listening room in Paris several years ago. And so we've been looking at him.
We've had him on our
since
short
then.
list, and
Yeah.
it just hasn't worked out, and it worked out this year. So Cass Haley, and when you hear him and you see him, you're like, there's no way that voice is coming out of that body. It just doesn't pair up. But then when you get to know the guy and you hear his heart and you see his soul and you see his family, because his family's part of the band. His wife's up there, the kiddos are up there. It's awesome. But you're like, a reggae artist from Paris, Texas? What? But it is. And he's amazing. He's been out on tour. I talked to him just the other day, and he was out and he was coming out of New Orleans, headed to Florida, I believe, and he just finished a swing up the East Coast. The past 2 years, he's been out a ton with several different members of the Marley family. And if you're looking at reggae and you look at the Marley family, that's just hand in hand. It's just what you do. And so Cass is here, and I know we've got a large contingent of our media partners that are from the southeast portion of Oklahoma, northeast portion of Texas. Those folks are going to bring some Cass Haley fans.
Yeah, we hope Lamar County and all that area will come see him.
It's going to be awesome. So you get a slice of reggae not a slice, an entire evening of reggae from Cass Haley, and to watch this guy put his spin and his reggae touch on songs that you've known in their original form your whole life, it will turn on a light you didn't know that you had, that you liked, because it is awesome.
You know, that's the thing about Music on Main. You don't always have to love the genre that you're coming to, but you can always appreciate and enjoy the music we put on the stage there. So that's something that I would bank on.
Oh yes, it's going to be, it's light, it's fun. Every single artist embraces a theme of love in some standpoint, and it works. And this one's going to be fun.
Yeah. So that wraps up June. Again, we're starting June 12th this year, and on July 4th we're going to have a spectacular. It's Shonda Raines Entertainment is going to lead our programming, but it's July 4th, America 250, and we're really going to celebrate that big in the stadium.
Inside Munson Stadium.
Yeah. So therefore, we won't have July 3rd Music on Main. we'll skip the July 4th
Fireworks
week.
show will still be there.
Yes.
The
yes.
stage is changing location, so it'll be
Yes.
more to where it's more conducive to sitting in the home field stands.
Right, and that blocks the sun, so it
Yes.
should be a little bit
A
cooler.
little
that
bit
way.
more cool, a little bit more comfortable for everyone to come out,
Yeah.
and it still be free to come and sit in the stands too.
Right, right. So let's move on to July 10th. We're going to have Rick Trevino.
Rick Trevino's coming back. Some of you saw him. Katie Country, one of our sponsors, had a listener appreciation concert with him about 3 years ago at Munson, or at the high school, at the new high school, the new Denison High School, and that was absolutely jam packed, complete. It was, you won the tickets, so I mean it was a sellout, but you won your tickets, and it was a full house. Wanted to bring him back. He's always great to work with. Now here is your country artist. A lot of times we got people saying, "Oh, it's all country, it's all country, it's all country." This one is. And it's a well-established country artist. It's got several number ones all across the country. His albums, you can just rattle off between Bobby and Mason, Dr. Time, Just Enough Rope, Honky Tonk Crowd. And then he's also delved into, he was one of the first artists that released music both in Spanish and in English when he came out, and had charted success on both sides in doing that. He also worked very closely over the past few years with Raul Malo from the Mavericks, who passed away last year, another great artist that we unfortunately lost. Raul was a huge influence on Rick. You can hear it in his music, and you can see some of the collaborations that they've done together, and some of the homage that he pays to other artists. Raul Malo's in that group that he does in all of his shows. So you're going to hear a ton of Rick hits. You're going to hear a lot of Rick's nod to people who came before him on the Hispanic American side of country music. And that is a very, very fun show, very approachable artist who's had a ton of success. And we're proud to have Rick Trevino back in Denison for Music on Main.
Absolutely. And then July 17th, we have Booker T. Jones.
So this is one that I'm so excited about, and was so excited about early once we found out that he was available. This gentleman, he's a legend of soul music, and that's from the New Yorker. That's not Fuzzy saying that. That's from the New Yorker magazine. He was captivated by the magic of melody, rhythm, and harmony, and so magnetic was that attraction that by the time he turned 16, he already had a full-time job as a working musician with a hit song to his name. Now, during the video montage, you heard some of that, but it really was Booker T and the MGs. And if you've been a K-Lake fan, you've heard Green Onions, because back in the day when I worked there, which was a long time ago, that was one of the bumper songs as far as coming in and out of one of the shows that we used the Green Onions song. This man is still going hard at it, still playing the big organ. We're going to have that on the Forest Park stage. It may be hard to get it there, but we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. And the stage crews that we have from Four Rivers are going to be instrumental in pulling that off. But we will have that big organ right there on the stage in Forest Park. This guy, he is Memphis blues personified. And he's going to be right here for Music on Main. He's all over Bill Street, the Harlem of the South, and with his music, not just Green Onions, but it is Memphis blues from start to finish. And it's a family organization. There's several members of his family that are part of the band, and they're going to be here as well. His music has left a legacy. He is truly a trailblazing musical pioneer, and he is going to be here. So Booker T. Jones, formerly Booker T and the MGs, going to be here. Multi-instrumentalist, primarily keyboard and organ. That's the first parts. But the guy is crazy talented, and you don't want to miss it.
All right. On July 24th, Junior Brown.
This guy, man, amazing individual that has had, when you talk Trailblazers, here's another one. You know the song, The Highway Patrol, probably one of his biggest hits. He's gone viral on so many different avenues, but he's done so many things down in the Austin. He's a staple to Austin's music scene for years. His drummer lives in Bonham and has been around and has gone viral himself just because with how simplistic yet how professional his style of drumming is. So Junior Brown, he invented the Get Steel guitar. And you're like, what is that? Well, it is what it sounds like. It's a guitar, and it's a steel guitar in one general body. 2 necks, one general body. You got to see it. But what he's got, at some point, not only Country Music Hall of Fame, but will also reside in the Smithsonian, because it's so groundbreaking what this guy has invented and then had built and then toured with for over 30 years. It's awesome. It's a great show, and it's a slice of Americana that you're not going to see every day. Junior Brown, right here at Music on Main.
So we're going to throw back to 2015 when he began our season and end our season with Ray Wiley Hubbard.
As we mentioned earlier, he's sometimes has hosted different TV shows. He's one of those guys that when you meet Ray Wiley, you meet a grandfather forever kind of person. It's just, that's how his soul, it's how his heart is. The way with words that this guy has will blow your mind. If you've never seen him, he can take words like Snake Farm and make it stick in your head forever. And the style of Americana, folk, definite blues, there's some Delta blues feeling into his music, but it just emotes. His music just drips with emotion. And he's a Hall of Famer in so many people's books. And he's definitely a legend in Texas, but he's originally from Soper, Oklahoma. And so that's somewhat close to and right in a lot of the heart of a lot of our media folks where they are anchored at and have their city of licenses. So he's amazing. He's a truth teller through strings and songs. He will have his son that's here, Lucas, as well, that will be here for the show. He's played with everybody under the sun. And he had a member of the Beatles on his last album. That's pretty cool. That's pretty stout. Ray Wiley Hubbard, he'll be here to wrap up the series. So it's going to be another fun summer.
Yeah. And I would love to hear online some comments, not that they like or don't like our music, but what they might like to see at, pre-show or during the show. So we're gonna look for comments on that, like games they would like to play, businesses they would like to see.
Donna already said she's not going to host Twister. I tried, but what do you do? These shows happen every Friday from June 10th, 12th. What's
June 12th.
June 12th through the end of July. Every single Friday at Forest Park. They're free. Where do you get free shows like this? You've got, star-studded lineups and a free show. Completely paid for by sponsors. This is not coming out of tax revenue or anything like that. And it is a joy to be able to produce this and bring this to you guys every single Friday. It's fun. Bring the entire family out. Bring your dogs out. Keep them on a leash, please. Pick up after them. But same with your kids. Pick up after them too, please.
We have a new dog park out there too.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Yes.
We changed the office. We get a dog park. It's cool.
So we've got a dog park, a splash pad. Yeah, bring the whole family.
Everybody, bring your blankets, bring your chairs, get there early, and enjoy the evening with us.
Yeah. So see you on June 12th.
The Music on Main free concert series returns to historic downtown Denison, featuring Sue Foley, Big Joe Walker, Cass Haley, Rick Trevino, Booker T. Jones, Junior Brown,
Doing my job on the highway patrol.
and Ray Wiley Hubbard.
House, Snake Farm.
We'll see you at Forest Park in historic downtown Denison all summer long for this free family concert fun.